Julian Assange has made the world a better place. Julian Assange made the UK a better place when he outed the neo-Nazis. Julian Assange made Peru a better place when he, did the Petrogate oil scandal. So the Prime Minister of Peru is going to step down. So he found there's corruption. They were talking about giving Discover Petroleum, the government and the lobbyists were talking about giving Discover Petroleum all the contracts. So Julian Assange made Peru a better place by outing the Petrogate oil scandal. By outing the neo-Nazis in the UK, he made the UK a better place. In Tunisia, the Tunisian revolution is going to happen. So Julian Assange made Tunisia better. There's a ton of things that Julian Assange has done. The Guantanamo Bay files, the Sarah Palin's email, the Tibetan unrest in 2008. China was oppressing Tibet. Then the Kenyan police had extrajudicial executions. You also had Pope Benedict and the child abuse scandal. So he outed Pope Benedict. He made the world a better place. Julian Assange made the world a better place. He made Kenya a better place. He made China and Tibet and Peru and UK a better place than Tunisia. And he made America a better place. In the era of universal deceit, saying the truth, speaking the truth is revolutionary. So in 2010, he's going to release a video called Collateral Damage, which we find out that the United States is murdering journalists and children. Nobody said anything to the people that killed the journalist and the children, but the person that tried to save the children, he got admonished, and then Bradley Manning is going to go to jail, and then Julian Assange is going to get fucked with. So it's okay in war times. The empire is totally fine and dandy with killing children, killing innocent journalists. Who is policing our military? If our military, this is ridiculous. The empire is killing journalists and babies in my name. That's bullshit. My government's doing the opposite of what I want done. That doesn't make me feel safer. That doesn't make me feel more secure. You're killing innocent babies overseas, you're creating terrorism. That doesn't help the working class. Empire doesn't help the working class whatsoever. Empire doesn't help you and me. So Julian Assange is going to put out the Afghanistan war logs, the Iraq war logs. He's going to put out Cablegate. Apparently we're even our own allies, at the United Nations, we are tapping their phones. There's U.S. espionage. That's what Cablegate was. That was all in 2010. Cablegate, Iraq war logs, Afghanistan war logs, collateral damage. The Guantanamo Bay files was 800 documents. We found out in Guantanamo Bay 2011, there's 150 innocent people who are in Guantanamo Bay. So what the fuck? So we have, April 2010, there's 400,000 field reports that were released with the Iraq war logs. That was released October 2010, and what that told us was what had happened in Iraq between the years of 2004 and 2009. Same exact thing with the Afghanistan war logs. There is 75,000 documents released out of the 91,000 documents they had total, because there is sensitive information. But that was essentially the same thing, 2004 and 2009. So in 2010, they released a cache of information that just said what, the internal documents of the U.S. government was saying about the Afghanistan war and the Iraq war from 2004 to 2009, from those 5 years. So that's, 91,000 documents is the Afghanistan war logs, 400,000 documents was the Iraq war logs, and then 800 documents was the Guantanamo Bay files. Julian Assange had his own TV show, The World Tomorrow, 2012. His whole idea, the idea of WikiLeaks is that it's a whistleblower business model. A whistleblower business model. Whistleblowers can go to WikiLeaks and publish their documents without getting, in trouble. And so they also publish the primary documents too. But the empire, our government, our representation, our representatives, they just passed that $740 billion NDAA defense bill. So they're all in favor. That was the Democrats who overrode Donald's veto. So the Democrats are saying, hey, we're the party of the imperialists. We're the imperialism party. So he's going to stay in the Ecuadorian embassy forever. So thank you for Rafael Correa. He started his business in Stockholm, Sweden, but then he took his servers and put it all over the place. So, yeah, and then 2016, Julian Assange is actually going to help Donald Trump, beat Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump is going to say over and over again how much he loves WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. Then later on, they're going to ask Donald Trump if he even knew about WikiLeaks or what he thinks about him, and he says, oh, I don't know anything about him. That's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's not my bag, baby. It's not my bag. Here's Donald Trump. What?
You still love WikiLeaks?
I know nothing about WikiLeaks.
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. Great answer. He knows, so Donald Trump knows nothing about WikiLeaks. Let's just go and write that down. Donald Trump knows nothing.
It's not my thing.
WikiLeaks. I love WikiLeaks.
Wait, he does know. He loves them, he said. He loves them.
Like Bernie got a little bit of a bad deal based on WikiLeaks, right? They want to distract us from WikiLeaks. It's been amazing what's coming out on WikiLeaks.
And all you have to do is take a look at WikiLeaks and just see what they said about Bernie Sanders.
Even Chelsea Clinton, the WikiLeaks email show, expressed serious concerns about conflicts of interest at the Clinton Foundation and the State Department.
I know there is something having to do with Julian Assange. I've been seeing what's happened with Assange, and that will be a determination, I would imagine, mostly by the Attorney General, who's doing an excellent...
Yeah, so great fucking answers. On the campaign trail, he loves him, and then he becomes president, and, he has no loyalty to his friends. He don't give a shit about his friends or family. He don't care about nobody but his own goddamn self. What a terrible fucking president that was. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So WikiLeaks help us discover drone strikes in Yemen. We've been bombing, the United States government's been bombing Yemen since 9/11. We killed, Donald Trump killed Nora, a U.S. girl, an American girl in Yemen by drone strike as soon as he got into office. The Kenyan police were doing extrajudicial executions to bash in unrest. So the Kenyan police are just killing, anybody and everybody, right? Just having a good old time murdering everybody. The Tibetan, we learned so much with the Peru thing, right? The prime minister is going to resign in Tunisia. They're going to kick Ben Ali out. The Tunisian revolution is going to get the Nobel Peace Prize in 2015. This is fantastic. This is awesome. Julian Assange is more like the, Pentagon Papers. He's more like the Pentagon Papers. But Joe Biden's going to say he's not like a Pentagon Papers. He's more like a high-tech terrorist. So he's like Daniel Ellsberg. We've already had a trial like this, the Watergate thing, all that bullshit. We've already done that. The Pentagon Papers, the American people would rather know the truth, and the Supreme Court sided with freedom of the press. You had to really say that this information led to this outcome. This information was given, and then that person took that information, and then even then. Anyways.
Conspired to get these classified documents with a member of the U.S. military. That's fundamentally different than if somebody drops on your lap, here, David, you're a press person. Here is classified material.
Mitch McConnell says he's a high-tech terrorist. Others say this is akin to the Pentagon Papers. Where do you come down?
I would argue that it's closer to being a high-tech terrorist than the Pentagon Papers.
There you go. That's Joe Biden saying the exact same perspective as Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. They all agree that this guy who publishes primary documents, he doesn't get the stuff. It gets delivered to him. He publishes it. That's the problem. This is fucking horseshit. The fact that this is going on for this goddamn long, Julian Assange has made the world a better place. Just all over the place. Julian Assange has made the world a better place. And whether it's Peru, whether it's the UK, whether it's just, against war and corruption. Julian Assange is, what the fuck? What the fuck? In the age of universal deceit, the person speaking the truth is the one that everybody's going to try to lynch. I want as many truth tellers. I want to know what the fuck is going on, so I want as many truth tellers as we could possibly get. We don't have enough truth tellers. So let's hear Hillary Clinton on Julian Assange.
Military computer to steal from the indictment that came out. It's not about punishing journalism. It's about assisting the hacking of the military computer to steal information from the United States government. And look, I'll wait and see what happens with the charges and how it proceeds. But you know, he skipped bail in the UK. You know, Sweden had those charges, which have been dropped in the last several years. But the bottom line is he has to answer for what he has done, at least as it's been charged. I do think it's a little ironic that he may be the only foreigner that this administration would welcome to the United States.
Yeah, hilarious joke there. But you heard what she said, that she's, okay with fucking Julian Assange over. She also admitted, though, about the charges in Sweden being dropped because that was a bunch of bullshit, too. This is just about the empire. This is just about imperialism. They pointed out that there is drone strikes in Yemen. Oh, we can't tell, the American people the truth. Can't tell the American people the truth about Afghanistan and war, the Iraq war. What the hell did happen between 2004 and 2009? Now we actually got some primary source documents. So when people write up the history of what the hell happened, I'm an American. I don't even know what the hell we're doing in Afghanistan and Iraq right now. It's occupation, right? It's hegemony, so it's just fucking empire. Just empire. It doesn't matter what the American troops, it doesn't matter if they kill children and journalists. No, that's not the empire. If we're going to be an empire, we're going to be a good empire. We're going to be the ones that protect people that kill journalists and children. If you're the ones killing journalists and children, then you're the bad guys. If you're the ones killing journalists and children, you're the bad guys. If they do shit like that, then there's a trial and some shit happens. Yeah, it's war is hell, but killing innocent people's not winning hearts and minds. It's fucking genocide. It's fucking genocide. So, force a vote. Free Julian Assange. Peace.